Hello everyone, my name is Goodness and this would be my first YouTube tutorial on YouTube. I'm excited. I can't wait to show you guys what I know and teach you what I have learned so far concerning 3D. Let's just get right into it. Today's video, I'll be teaching lighting. It's something I'm trying to still figure out, but my progress so far is good and I thought to share what I have learned so far. On my screen today, you can see my setup. I modeled these wrestling bottles and I lit up my scene. They are just basic things you should know with lighting if you want to have a well lit up space, a well lit up set like I have right now. Let's just get right into it. I divided my screen into two, one for the display and another one for where I can just rotate and just move around my scene. I'll turn off the previous lights I have and we're going to introduce each and every one of them one by one. When you just start off, you're going to see this a blank screen. When you just enter render mode, it's going to be blank. Why? Because there is no light in your scene, and that is totally okay. All you have to do is bring in a light, and this is where we can find light. If you go to the add button, then you go to light and we're going to see different category of lights. Let me explain what each one is. The first one is point light. According to my knowledge, as you can see, it has lit up something. So this is it right here. It's just a little, like the name implies, it's just a point. It's like a bulb. Yes, a bulb with very small light that is only lighting up a small section it has. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Just this small thing here. That is point light. It's the name, point light. The next light is sun, and we already know what sun does. It's literally the sun. It lights up the whole place and it acts like the sun. You can increase the power and strength in the setting, but I'm not going to use the sun. The light I want to use is called area light. Spotlight is, I'm sure you've watched theater plays where the spotlight will fall on the actor. Exactly. Let me show you instead of talking too much. This is what it looks like. I know you've seen something like this before, yeah? I studied theater, so I'm very familiar with spotlight. It's used on the stage a lot. But the light I would use and the light a lot of people use is called area light. Area light is basically a good light that you can use to lit up something, and it has a shape of a square or cylinder. Let me check. Yeah, a square. This is area light. So now the first light I'm going to use multiple lights. We can't just use one light to make our scene as lit up as it was as we saw it. So I'm going to add my first area light and I'm going to put it at the back to give this silhouette feel. Why? Because we want to separate the background from your object, from your product or whatever is the hero or focus on your scene. You'd want to separate it from the background, and a backlight is very good to do that. It will help you get the silhouette of your focus and it will make it separate from the back. I don't know if that makes sense. If you try it, it works very well and it's very good. It's a very good setup. So take note of that. We'll put in the backlight, which is an area light, and I position it at the back to face the product. So this is what it would look like. Good. Another light I would use is called the key light. Now this is the main light that would light up your product. Let me bring in my key light. You see, key light. This is now the light that is meant to lit up the focus. The backlight is not supposed to do that. The light that is supposed to make your product visible is the key light, and like the name is even in the name, key light. This is the main light, and I'm also using an area light to act as a key light. And if you notice, I did not put it in front. This, if you see, this is my camera. I did not put it in front of the camera to just be facing the product. Some people might do that, but I find it to not really come out well. Everywhere is just lit up, there's no shadow, there's no contrast. But when you position it, you see, I strategically position it at the side. When you do this, it gives it a kind of cinematic feel. You can see these highlights coming out, yes, which is very good. So I would advise to, at least for my setup, what I do is that I put it at the side, not in front of the camera, at the side, just to give it a kind of cinematic lighting feel. And as you can see, this is already good enough for some people, but not for me. Why? Because it's still a bit dark. It's still, even though it's good, it's still a bit dark. We need to bring in one final light, and the work of this light would be to fill everywhere, to give it a balance. Let the shadow not be too much, let this one not be too much or too small. You get what I mean? So I already have it. I'm going to turn it on, fill light, and you can already see what it did. It filled the whole place with light. Everything is now balanced, and where I position it is the top. If you can see, I put it at the top. So this is my light setup. I just figured out now, and I thought to share. I have the backlight, I have my key light, and I have my fill light. So what else? Yes, for the settings for each light, the only thing I changed is the power. You can just increase your power to anything above 200 for each of them, and you get a very good, at least good enough light. So you can just play around with the power numbers, but make sure it's above 200 to get it to be bright enough. That is that for the tutorial. I hope you learned something. I really hope you learned something. Please like this video, share, and follow me for more content like this. I love you guys, and see you on my next video. Bye.